Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we are going to be taking a first look at Broken Arrow, a game that is being published, or will be published, by Slytherin and made by Steel Balakia? I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that, because I always mispronounce everything on this channel. Not deliberately, just I need some hooked on phonics. But with that being said, we are going to be taking a first look at this game. It comes out in June. This is a preview build, which was sent out to some content creators a couple of days ago. And I was fortunate enough to get access to it. So there are two, I guess really one scenario and one tutorial mission included in the preview. I'd say let's just jump in and play, except for, since we only have the two missions, we might as well take a look at the tutorial and see, as it walks us through this game. Now, this is a real-time war game. I don't know if it really is a real-time strategy game, but it's a real-time tactical game. I think kind of in the vein of some of the Eugen system type stuff. Seems like there's a lot of games sort of following that mantra. Now, this takes place in the modern era in a hypothetical war between the U.S. or NATO and Russia, I believe. The preview stuff I've seen makes it look like maybe it's taking place in the Baltics, but I haven't been following this too closely. I know this is a very heavily wish-listed game on Steam, maybe one of the most wish-listed games ever for Slytherin. So curious to see how this plays. But you can see here we've got the tutorial mission, and then we've got the tank rush on a highway mission available to us. So let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial and see what that has in store for us. Miller keeps calling me and won't give me a break. If I don't throw him a bone, go pick. Okay, what? Show him around the base and do whatever you want, as long as you keep him out of my hair. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'm Miller. So it's going to be, walking us through here, presumably how to play. Unit colors. Your units are blue. Allied units are green. Hostile units are red. Neutral units are gray. Okay. You can customize these colors in the game options. No, that's fine. We don't need to do that. Select your units with your mouse. Right mouse to move. Double click to follow roads. Okay. Yay. Wow. All right, so just getting familiar here with the controls. Okay. So there goes a convoy here moving this way. We've got this one unit under our control. We've got a helo coming in here. A Blackhawk. He's green, so he's an ally. Oh, I'm supposed to go pick up Miller? Okay, so he's over here. I think I just double clicked, so hopefully they stick to the roads. He just ran over that fence. No big deal. Game seems to scroll pretty well. Granted, we've only got one unit under our control, and it is a tutorial, so you would hope that it would run well. There's units from 3 Baltic states. Okay. Different equipment, different languages. The challenge of managing a multinational force. Okay, so get in the vehicle, I guess. Uh-oh, he's in a suit. Definitely gonna get clear and present endangered. Is that the right movie, or am I confusing that with No, I think it's clear and present danger. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, so we've got all these different units here. Inspect all the training ground units. Okay, so I guess that means we've got to go to the different green sections with the exclamation point. You can see our tasks up here in the upper right. We've got 8 tasks, or 8 sections we need to inspect. We've got to go to the hangar. Oh, and I definitely didn't double click. We're in a forest. How would you go for the road? I'm double clicking. I don't know. Guess you got to get out of the wood line. Okay. Back on the road. Sort of. We'll just do fast move. I'm assuming nothing. He is not sticking to the road. Somebody's had a few too many gin and tonics here. All right. So this is their artillery training ground. Gotcha. Gotcha. These look like self-propelled guns. Well, maybe not. Those are strikers. Oh, okay. Right-click on the targets to give a fire mission command. Oh, it's a mortar vehicle? Okay. Let's zoom in and take a look. Oh, nifty. So, striker with the top hatch on the back to drop a mortar out of it. What is that, like an 81 millimeter or something? Maybe a little bit bigger if it's vehicle mounted. Press T to open a fire mission interface and select the type of mission. Oh, so I already... Gotcha. I'm kind of cheating already. So T, you can do ammo, explosive, smoke, or precision. You can do 3 different durations: short, long, precision, line targeting, creeping barrage. I always love the line or the line targets like in combat mission. But that's pretty cool. We blasted those guys pretty good. So now I lose command of them and I've got to move up to this air defense unit. I'm just going to drive across the open ground. I'm assuming we'll have to shoot something down that's flying over. Is this similar to World of Tanks minus the... No. More like presumably more like Warno. Okay. Standard procedure, keep the radar turned off. Yep, because you don't want to get hit by radar homing weapons. Okay. Alright, so the radar's off, because you don't want to give away your position when you turn on emissions. You know, it's like active sonar. Everybody can see your radar emissions, but we're going to turn it on, because obviously we can't shoot anything down without our radar on. Oh, there's a drone up there. Is it like a Global Hawk or a Reaper? Nice, got it. I can't see because of the smoke. Okay. Hey, there's a little helo coming in. Is it going to have me take control of this vehicle now? Do I have to do anything, or will it just shoot? Little Humvee-mounted SAM system. Boom! Get some. Okay. Alright, where do I need to go next? Let's go check out some armor. Why are some of these tanks not at full strength? So we've gotten through 2 of the training sections. I don't know that I'm really learning how to effectively use any of these weapon platforms other than T. It gives me an option to set up a fire mission for artillery and point and click to shoot. But hey, we're going to use some armor presumably here now. So it's really just taking you through different types of units that you might use in a battle, showing you how they work. Okay. Shooting target. So, smoke? I can use smoke. Does it just... It looks like it's using Sabo, which I would assume is what you'd want to use against armored targets. You can see here it gives you some information about the target. APFSD is armor-piercing Sabo or whatever. We've got 16 rounds here in the magazine, 16 heat rounds. I'm assuming that's what's down here, and then 8 smoke rounds. That's what I'm assuming, or maybe that's 8 HE rounds, and there's 2 smoke rounds up here. So, oh, I can click on which round I want it to use next, or maybe not. Let's see what happens if we use an HE round, if we get a big explosion. Oh yeah, you could see a big difference there. So I can just click on which round I want to use. Heat probably works fine against most drone targets or whatever we're using here. Hey guys, how about you finish off the target? There you go. Am I commanding the tanks now? Reverse! Alright, so there's a reverse command that lets you back up there, buy yourself more time. I don't ever know, like, I guess we'll see, but I wonder how often you're really commanding individual tanks like this. In most of these kind of games, you rarely, like, this is obviously the tutorial, but most of these kind of games, you rarely get to zoom into, like, this level to watch things unfold. Usually you have to kind of watch things at a higher level because so much is going on that you've got to command groups of units rather than individuals. Looks like they switched ammo automatically. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, no, they switched ammo automatically, so this guy switched to the HE rounds. I think I still have the HE turned off on the other tank, but... Okay. Not really paying attention to the snarky back and forth between this driver lady and the diplomat guy, but, you know, whatevs. Game's called Broken Arrow. Do you have nukes? I believe there's tactical nukes in this, yes. I believe. I'm pretty certain I saw that in the trailer. And the other stuff. Okay, so now we got, what, some Chinooks? Where are we going? Cargo capacity. Cargo helicopters can transport infantry squads. They also supplies and vehicles. Number of seats for infantry, supply, and vehicles is defined by limit of weight. Understood. So you've got 32 seats or 12.5 tons. So I go flyer helo over here, presumably to this broken down vehicle, M113A3. That's a half track. Good old M113s of Vietnam vintage. Go pick it up and take it somewhere, I'm guessing. Looks like you got flares. Select the helicopter on the right, or select the helicopter and right-click on the cargo to give it an order. Okay, so I right-clicked. It's going to drop down, presumably pick this thing up. Drop it off by the repair station, which is... Where am I going? Over here? Is it like inside? Okay, that's silly. Is it like inside the helo? Because, yeah, an M113 I don't think would fit inside a Chinook. It might be able to winch it, but... Looks similar to a different game you saw. There's a few games that look similar. Click to unload the unload order. Unload. I feel like I'm hearing sirens. There you go. What are we going to shoot at? I've never fired a machine gun before. What would I do? You can do hold fire, force fire, cancel orders, attack, change altitude. So Chinook obviously is going to have some door gunners or whatever on the back of the thing, I assume. Maybe they've got like a side sort of individual door you could shoot out of too, theoretically. I don't know that you should be using your Chinook in this way, but, you know, if you have to. It's definitely not a gunship. I don't know that I'd want to expose my Chinook to enemy fire. Not exactly the least crashy of helicopters out there. But hey, they're just trucks. They're just Urals. I like the little alerts that it tells you about the vehicles as they take damage. That's a nice little touch. Alright, let's go get back in the Humvee and go to the next section. They used Chinooks aggressively though. Like I know they're weaponized. I guess I wouldn't have thought. No. Stay on the road. I wouldn't have thought you would intentionally expose them to enemy fire like that, though. Why are you doing that? I'm double-clicking. You should stick to the road. Yeah, take out that whole fence. Someone's gonna be mad. Is there a fence along this roadway? Break through the fence. Oh, you can't break through? Guess you don't really need to. Well, you're driving through it. Hey, dudes, go over here. Can you get through there? There you go. ATGMs. Anti-tank guided missiles. So, useful striker. This one has, you can see, I'm assuming these are toes on the top. Maybe there's some kind of vehicle-mounted javelin, but I'm used to vehicle-mounted things being toes. They look like javelins getting slid in there, though, so maybe. They look like they're just literally the tube that goes on the shoulder that was getting slid into the... That's kind of a nifty little reloader system, though. I don't know that I've seen that version of the Striker before. Oh, no, it says... I hope you use the old TOW 2A for this. TOW 2B costs much more. So it is the TOW. Okay. Alright, so we're halfway through. A little bit more than halfway through. I'm guessing what's going to happen is at the end of this tutorial, it's going to be like, oh my god, the Russians are attacking! Quick! Do something! Camouflage skills. Okay. Scout snipers. Hey boys, what you doing? You know, it makes a joke about not posting geolocated, like, selfies, but that is a thing that definitely happened in the global war on terror, especially early on, and people got killed because they were posting photos with geolocated data in it. Okay. Snipers here. So I'm supposed to get to here? Got to avoid the enemy while I do it, presumably using cover and stuff. Guessing I gotta get him over here. That's a long walk. Okay. So you can speed time up. Uh-oh. They spotted me! Try again. Okay. No, don't walk. Sprint. Yep, bad guy's over here. He's probably going to come back, so get into that wood line before he spots you. I like the little icon, the little tree icon when you get into cover. So wait till he comes back this way and then moves back the other way. Presumably we'll be in cover at that point. I don't know if his facing impacts his... What's this? Can he not sprint for 30 more seconds? Just catching his breath. This little wooded terrain is close, so hopefully he'll get back into cover before you won't need to sprint. Oh god, he's getting there. He's headed toward us. Alright, cool. You're in cover again. Hopefully that means they won't spot you. Keep your heads down. Don't move. Okay. No, I don't want you to move silent. I want you to sprint. No, I did it again. Nabbed. Oh. Damn it. This is kind of annoying. Rifle versus truck. You're gonna get spotted. I did it again. Yeah, okay. Let's just... So maybe there's a better way to do this. Can we go... Let's see. We've got the square we can move through. We could move up the right side through this wooded terrain. If I can get there without being spotted. See if that's a better approach. Alright, so he's in the building. Oh, the building is a maximum of 60 people who can fit in it. I suspect you could cram more than 60 people in there, but... Alright, let's see what the enemy's doing. It gives us a better line of sight, maybe, too, being in the building. So this guy comes south. Then I'm assuming he turns around and goes back north. This guy's going to move right to left. Once he gets over to the right, we'll book it for this wood line here. I'd send in the Air Force if I had the Air Force, but this game wants me to be all quiet like. Although now he's going to be coming south. Alright, I guess we could try and get into this little ditch. I don't know how far this guy can see. Go hide in this construction pit. And we'll get into the wood line once this striker makes its move heading back the other way. So I think the plan is to move through this wood line up here, into this building, back over into this wood line, and then to the objective. I don't actually know where the bad guys are over here, so I'm taking a little bit of a risk. Oh, we should be good. Should be good. Alright, we're in the tree line. Just stop moving for now. Alright, that striker's going back the other way. We'll wait for this guy to turn around. Then we'll start moving slowly north. I might just be really stupid, but this feels like a much more a lengthy. It's trying to be like the other ones were quick, like oh poop poop poop, the enemy's dead. And this one is much more like, hey, you got 20 minutes? Let's sneak some snipers around. Okay. Halt. Yeah, you could definitely fit more than 60 people in that building. Maybe not like covert like, but you could. That's a big building. 60 people is not that many people for what, like a 15-story building, 20-story building? You could probably fit 600 people in here, even though it's under construction. I'm just out for a stroll in the woods. Halt! You better not see me if I'm not moving. I'm in my ghillie suits and all. Infiltrating. I mean, obviously I hope they don't have thermals, but I'm assuming a striker would, but whatever. Maybe we're far enough into the woods. There's Maybe we got something masking our heat signature. I don't know. Moving quietly. Except for me whispering to you and telling you that I'm moving quietly. My fear is the guy moving up to the north. Will I see him before he sees me? I'm assuming I'm far enough away from this other striker here, but I'm gonna halt. Well, maybe not. I don't see him, so I'm assuming if I don't see him, I'm relatively safe. Creeping up through the forest. I see nothing. I'm a little ways in, too. I'm like halfway into this wood line. Don't move. He's right here. Wait till he turns around and goes back the other way. I'm hoping I can hop this fence. I don't actually know. The Hummer just barrels through fences. I don't know how that works. Did we jump it before? We must have jumped it to get through here. All right, we'll wait for him to come back. And then we'll bolt to the building and then the wood line and then from the wood line to the objective. I don't want to... I'll be real pissed if I get found out right now. We're in the open. Move, 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 move. Okay, we're in cover. Okay. I'm going to have to bolt to this tree line, I think. That's a long way to cover and not a lot of time.
We move in silence. Infiltration underway.
Sprint!
Go, go, go!
Right. If we get caught now, I'm going to be pissed. We're like right here. Well, there's no one in the watchtowers. This is a training ground. Those watchtowers are empty. They're for me. What is this one anyway? It's like a cell phone tower, but a short one. Look at all these little antennas. These look like 5G antennas. We're moving in silence. Keep your eyes peeled, boys. Let's halt here. We'll stay at the edge of this wood line here before... Because there's a... I don't want to get, like, surprised by this striker. Where is he going? Does he just go north-south, north-south? Okay. No! No. Stop. Where's he going? He's gonna like come right up on top of me, isn't he? Where? How far am I? This is a very narrow tree line. It says I'm in cover. Okay. Thought it was gonna come up toward the actual objective, but there we go. Hide and seek champions. Good job, boys. That didn't take long at all. Okay. Close quarters training. The rules are simple. We try to capture their... I didn't see what it said. Capture the enemy sector. Spawner ground. Okay. What am I doing here? Rangers. Grenade launcher ranger. Just regular ranger. Javelin.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Roger. We're on the move.
Okay, so I spent all my points. Are you ready? Alright, these boys deploy. Here we go.
Roger. Moving out. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Reconnaissance is good.
Alright, use the cover of the trees to get you closer. Oh, shoot. Well, so much for stealth.
Reconnaissance. Ready for action.
Got him just in time.
Recon vehicle made contact with the enemy. Recon vehicle is good to go.
Do I need to unload you to fire the javelin? Ah! Alright.
Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Troop transport reporting in.
So one of our vehicles got destroyed, but we still got the grenade launcher dudes out of the striker.
Get out in 10 seconds. Not 10 fucking minutes. Carrier here. Get your asses out of my vehicle. All walking sandbags. Jump out.
Alright, let's move these rangers into this building. Alright, we're gonna push up through these buildings here. Do we not occupy our objective here? Obviously the goal is to capture the enemy sector. Do that with some supporting striker vehicles. Guess you have a limited number of units you can call in too.
Standing by. Establish a base of fire in that building. Check that building.
Move to this building here under construction. We've got strikers with some presumably MGs or whatever on the top. M2 Browning, so yeah, I'd say that's a useful vehicle. Maybe we can get that javelin up in that tall building too. Oh shoot. Where are they? They're over here? Can we drop smoke? Nice, dropped smoke. Cover the javelin boys as they move forward. Oh no, striker hit. Back up, back up, back up. Oh, I hit the wrong button. What is this? M113? Oh, artillery! Someone shot. Oh no, that was our grenade, I guess, dropping. Did we just drop smoke on top of the enemy here? Well, then you sprint over here. Go run while they're covered in smoke.
Rangers lead the way. Copy. We take that building. Rangers at your command, sir.
Right, we're gonna stack up in this under construction building. Javelin. Oh, so these dudes are shooting javelins at these guys. That's not smoke. Well, maybe it is. It looks like smoke. Sure looks like smoke, but they're shooting javelins off the top of this construction building. That's a hell of a position for them to be in. Nice little overwatch. Alright, let's see if we can move forward on the objective. Now we've got the infantry providing cover fire from these under construction buildings. We'll risk the striker moving forward here. It'll uncover these... Oh, and it'll die. I was going to say it'll uncover the enemy position for our boys in these buildings to hit them. I think there's a javelin over there. Got it. That was maybe not the most efficient. That was mostly like charge with the striker forward here and just get it done before you die, but it worked. Okay. One more sector to go to, which is where... Over here? Repair? I probably should have gone there first. I'm guessing that little fight in these buildings was actually the main event. Now we gotta go back here and go to the repair center here, and it'll tell us how that works. How you doing, Seatown? What do I think so far? I mean, this is literally the first time I've turned it on, so... Seems fine. I don't play a lot of these types of games. I played Warno a little bit. And that was fine. I don't know why I'm double clicking, and it's supposed to stick to the road when you do that, I thought, based on what I read. This Humvee wants to keep going off-road. But, looks good. Thank you for the follow, Juggernaut. I love the jet engine sound of the Abrams just idling there. What's going on here? We're repairing broken down vehicles. Okay. Now, one thing I always feel like with these types of games that they struggle with is actually making resupply. Although I feel like some of the... I don't know, sometimes supply matters, but I don't know about, like, repair. But that's cool that they want to make it matter. As soon as the supplies are unloaded... Oh, you gotta actually unload them, and they don't just flow off the truck. Whee! Did I miss something? They don't look like they have any supply. Repair the vehicles, unload the supplies.
I got my ears on. Go ahead. Logi here. Send traffic.
What the heck am I missing?
Tactical truck ready to haul. Shift is over. Heading back to base. 99. Mission accomplished.
Do I need to load them up somewhere first?
Heavy transport here. Send traffic.
Okay, so I'll get those back, but it didn't look like they had any supply to unload. That's why I was a little confused. We gotta wait for this timer to go down. You have to add the supply when calling them in? Okay, maybe I missed that. There you go. I missed that option to select the supply thing here, so now it's going to come in with supplies. Okay. Multiple times, okay. Alright, so they just automatically, they allow the supply to flow over them and automatically repair. That's nice. Ooh, we got some air power now? Close air support. Okay. Everybody loves the A-10s. I'm just saying, they'd be so dead so fast in any high-intensity conflict. Okay. Calling an A-10 as a reinforcement. Thunderbolt. Planes work in coordination with recon to target the enemy ground units. The recon detects that and identifies the target. Right-click on an enemy unit to order an airstrike on its position. If the target's not visible, you can attack its suspected position.
I know you want to see that gun in action.
I do. I do want to see that gun in action. Although it looks like you're going to use a Hellfire. Or Maverick or whatever. Ooh. I think that was always my favorite weapon in Falcon 4.0 was using the Maverick. Cluster bombs, too. Taking out convoys of North Koreans. Let's use the gun. Why is he not shooting? Oh, he's diving in. Bert! That's some freedom right there. Bert just chilling by the airfield. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, so he's gonna climb so he can attack. He's dead, Jim. Send it back before it runs out of fuel. Strafing run. RTB. So I'm guessing these, you got speed indicators here, altitude indicators. I'm guessing this is a fuel gauge. Harrier to make a bombing run. Okay. So there's strafing run here, which I didn't really use these controls over here on the lower right in the last section, but we can do a bombing run. So bombing run, drag and drop with LMB to order a strike. So cool. Oh, that's awesome. That's like in combat mission when you had like the draw a line for where you want the artillery to come in. So I should have used that for strafing with the A-10. That is a pretty sweet little feature. Where do you want your bombs to fall? Here, draw the run. Then the plane just comes in and drops its bombs along that line. Perfect. I never played World in Conflict, but... Okay, now we gotta do the F-15EX. F-15EX. Did Boeing drop some money into the developer's pocket? Just saying. Right click on the target to order an attack. Whee! So you got the precision strike option. This one still has strafing and bombing run option too. There's also a laser designator. This is a JDAM though, so no laser guided bomb. I don't know how useful a JDAM would be on a moving target. Well, maybe it would be. I don't know. I don't know. I know it's GPS related, right? But I don't really know exactly how it works. Alright, so I guess it just like picks the spot of the terrain where you click your mouse. There's the F-50. Why is it flying with its gear down? Oh, where's the target? No, that's gonna drop to the wrong spot. Whoops. Oh, no, it corrected. Awesome. Good job, dude. So it used the laser designator to adjust the target accordingly. Boom! That's just a crater. Put your landing gear up, dude. That's bothering me. Oh, shoot. He's shooting at someone. Destroy the drones. Where's the other drone? Incoming! Oh, that missile's just streaking off into nowhere. There's like a 200 grand just wasted. Alright, do we have any other drones to hit? Is that all of them? I don't see anybody else.
Changing course.
Where are they at?
Inbound.
Where is the last drone?
New heading set. Eagle here. Flight plan updated.
Maybe if I RTB it'll trigger something. No? Still thinks there's another drone? Not sure where, but...
Flying the coordinates.
Afterburners!
Let's hit Mark 1.
If they fix the landing gear thing, it'll bother me less. Oh, there it is.
Target padlock. Eagle mission ready.
Good job. We got a problem. They sent 3 drones, not 4. Okay, so now the Russians are coming. That means trouble. Oh no, a Russian drone came into the training area. Victory! Not really any results or history to go over for the tutorial. Well, that was the tutorial of Broken Arrow. We do have one scenario to play, but we've been going for almost an hour here. So I think what we'll do is we will pick this up tomorrow. This was taken from a live stream from my Twitch and YouTube channel. I do live stream now on YouTube from last night. But we will pick this up tomorrow with the scenario, the actual battlefield scenario that is included in this preview. But yeah, so that'll do it for today's video. This is Broken Arrow by Steel Balakia, published by Slytherin. This game's coming out in June. Hope you guys enjoyed this first look at the tutorial, and tomorrow we will have a look at a battlefield mission. Until then, however, this is the Historical Gamer saying once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'm out.